Vancouver, surveillance employees at Cascades Casino in Langley have received union certification with Move Up, the latest development in which BC unions have gained momentum in the casino industry despite struggling basically everywhere else. The Cascades certification comes on the heels of a 2-month-long strike at Hard Rock Casino in Coquitlam, which ended when a narrow majority of 400 British Columbia government and service employees union members voted in favour of ratifying their first collective agreement with the Great Canadian Gaming Corporation. BCGEU has seen a major rise in casino industry union members as union membership trends downward for all of Canada. Alex McKean, Star Metro Vancouver, the Hard Rock employees unionized 2 years ago. Since then, the province has seen a sharp upward trend in both the number and proportion of casino industry workers with union membership, despite the fact that Canada overall has seen the opposite trend. In 2014, BC had 2,200 unionized employees working in gambling industries, according to data obtained by Star Metro from Statistics Canada Tuesday. That number represented about 26% of the industry at the time. By 2016, the percentage with union membership was 32%. In 2017, it skyrocketed to 46%. By comparison, about 30% of all employees in Canada are union members, a figure that has been on a rough decline for at least 20 years. Article continued below. Read more. Hard Rock strike ends after more than 2 months. HSBC, Public Service Agency, union reached tentative collective agreement. C. Casinos are laundromats for infusion of dirty money, reports Ace Finch, treasurer of the BCGEU, the union that covers the majority of unionized casino workers in the province, said that as unions struggle to retain members, casinos are a frontier where the services unions provide meet the need of large groups of workers in a shared workplace. Having a common large work site is always a huge advantage, especially when you have an employer that is particularly greedy, Finch said. Working in a casino, he said, involves high skills and handling of a large amount of cash. But BC casino workers have historically been paid rates that are lower than the rest of the country. Those circumstances, combined with the high costs of living in BC, spelled unionization waiting to happen, he said. Article continued below. The certification of the Langley Cascades surveillance employees is somewhat of an anomaly. Surveillance employees, of whom there are 14 at the Langley Casino, can't be included in the same union as the other casino employees due to the potential for conflicts of interest. The surveillance operators, they're not only looking at the public, said Christy Slusorenko, Vice President, Combined Units, of Move Up. They're also looking at the overall safety of the casino. The security of casinos is under particular scrutiny in the present climate. A June auditor's report found BC casinos had been hotbeds for money laundering. The employees approached us 2 months ago to help organize their right to have a process for protecting the workplace, Slusorenko said. The decline in union members across the country is a problem most unions are facing, Finch said, but it's one BCGEU has avoided by adopting an industrial approach, in other words, trying to recruit members by sector, rather than by individual workplaces. In his view, that strategy doesn't need to change much as work moves toward more independent and gig-type employment. What changes is the way people communicate with each other, he said. The gig economy is a very old concept and we see new forms of that emerging. Alex McKean is a Vancouver-based reporter covering wealth and work. Follow her on Twitter, @Alex_McKean.